We all probably know I've made about 4 recolor rants, and my point among those who watch still might be a little blurry. That's why I made this video. In general, I do not hate recolors. I respect those who make it, but when people get where they make a green Sonic or a red Sonic, or something like that, I consider it unacceptable past that point. However, those who make them, like, what they do is they take Sonic and they turn him into Sally Acorn or another character like that. That is not unoriginal, because what they did is that they took their time to completely almost take apart the whole drawing and then rebuild it once again. Kind of like when people take a Game Boy and they modify it and they make it something way, way different than it was, like glow in the dark. Through my perspective, I consider that more original than taking the Game Boy and coloring it pink and then saying, "Oh no, I built this. I built this." You know what? You did not build that. You really didn't. And I wish people could apologize in those cases. But I'm getting a little off of topic, and I'll move on to the next part, I guess now. The problem with the credits is that even if people make credits, sometimes they don't even get recognized. I'm going to make another example, just for educational purposes. But sometimes on YouTube, this happens all the time, but people get their channel deleted by YouTube because of copyright infringement. And a lot of that stuff happens because even if they put the credits there, they didn't realize that. And I think people in general should try to take more time into looking to see if that person said that, "Oh, it's alright, I did not create this." That's kind of like, no matter how much you make the Sonic turn into Sally Acorn, that's still not really enough. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but I'm saying that to be the truth. Because if I saw somebody who made my characters, like, for example, Brooke the Fox, and if they were to skillfully turn her into Amy Rose, I would be kind of angry, but then I'd be kind of happy again. But then the reason why I'd be angry is that they wouldn't say that I created the drawing in the first place. However, I would be happy because someone made something skillfully in general. To be honest, I don't know what else to say, but for those who are still a little confused about all my other videos, about 4 by the way, I won't yet it again, but I hope you might think a little differently of it now. Thank you very much for watching and feel welcome to subscribe.